Avast me hearties, and welcome to the Sea of Thieves. Hello everyone, my name is Sister, and as always, I am so happy to see you guys. So, I am here in this wonderful game called Sea of Thieves. Now, I will not, like some other YouTubers, be going out and making a new character, because that would mean having to spend more money on a game I already own, and I see no reason for that. It's a waste of money, and you guys will still get the same content no matter what. Only difference is the tier of the missions I can show you. Being in the position that I'm what is called pirate liking, which is something that occurs when you reach level 50 with 3 of the factions in the game. These 3 factions are the Gold Hoarders, the Order of Souls, and the Merchant Alliance. However, there are other factions in the game. We have, for instance, this woman standing over here representing a faction called the Bilgerage. These guys are all about adventures and finding stuff. So generally just having fun. Now, I can't remember where they are on this island, but yeah, they're up there somewhere, if I remember correctly. Anyways, the fifth one there is the Reaper's Bones. That's right, the Reaper's Bones are more PvP oriented class, or not class but faction, as everyone is pirates and everyone can steal from each other and attack each other. However, there are general a rule of not attacking people when they are at a port. It is actually a general rule that, if I show you guys real quickly, you can see here the pirate code. So if we examine it, it says the pirate code. Article 1. The sea calls to us all. Meaning everybody sails the sea in this game. You have to go to the sea no matter what. Article 2. The sea unites us as one community. So we're both enemies and friends here in the Sea of Thieves. Because on the sea, well, you will meet other players. And that's just how it is. You'll have to accept it, and if you don't want to fight, you can run or signal them in-game text or voice chat that, hey, I'm friendly, I don't want anything, I don't got anything, just want to sail around and get my sea legs and get to know how the game works and things like that. Article 3. Disputes are settled upon the waves. That's right, upon the waves. That means you do not fight near or on an island or a settlement. That would be an outpost or a sea post. I will get into what outposts, sea posts, and islands they are in this game later on in this video. But as this article says, Article 3, disputes are still upon the waves. That means the waves. That means out on the open water. So, quite a little here says all battle ship to ship is taken on the waves, nowhere else. Article 4. All crewmates are equal. That's right. Now, how does this concur? What does this mean? How it concurs, how it shows up, is that, well, you have 3 kinds of ships. You have the sloop, which is a 1-man to 2-man ship. You have the brig, which is a 2-man to 3-man ship. And then you have the galleon, which is a foreman ship. And no matter who started the ship and invited others, well, the person might be the captain of the ship, but he or she does not get any more gold than the rest. Whenever you turn in something of kind of loot, or a skull, to the Hall of Souls, a treasure chest, to the gold hoarders, or a crate of, for instance, rare tea, to the Merchant Alliance, or any of those things, to Reaper's Bones, you actually get an amount of gold for them. You can, for instance, get 700 gold for a crate of plants that you took aboard during a cargo run for the Merchant Alliance, or that you found floating in the water, but hey, you can't deliver it where it was meant to go. Well, you just sell it to the Reaper's Bone then. Still, you get the 700. Here is the catch with this article, that all crewmates are equal. It says so because both the captain, if we take a sloop, the captain, the one who made the ship, and the other crew member both get 700 gold. Yeah. So in total, the crew was given 1400, but each of them only got 700. Then another thing to this, that all crewmates are equal, is that this is more a democracy like pirates were in real life. That's right, pirates were a democratic bunch. Everybody had a vote, everybody had a say. And therefore, if someone is attacking a ship and you and your crew, one of your crew says, let's just scuttle a ship, and he votes for it, well, let's say you're forming ship and the other is free. You're three guys and that ship that don't want to scuttle your ship, but you got one that wants to because he's tired of your ship getting attacked all the time. Well, that's how it is at times. But if he doesn't want to help, the rest of you guys can actually vote to put him in the brig. Here is the thing. He can't leave the brig, the prison on aboard the ship, until he's voted out from the ship. Now, how do you vote him out of the ship? Out of the brig again? Well, easily. You vote to release him. And it's more general that you shouldn't keep people in the brig for too long. So, set up a code among you and your friends about how severe a punishment, time in the brig, each kind of crime you committed according to your own code, does that give you in the brig. For instance, is it 1 half in-game day? Is it 1 full in-game day? Is it 3 in-game days? Or is it week of in-game play? Now, when I say a week of in-game play, I don't mean a week in the real life where you play all week. No. It's just 7 days in this game. So it's 7 days of in-game time. Moving on to Article 5. The crew bond is sacred. That's right, the crew bond is sacred. You do not break the crew bond. So, if someone, let's say again, you're 4-man galleon, and someone on your ship decides to say, well, I think I'm gonna give all our stuff to this little guy, to this guy here who comes sailing. Well, the others did not agree to that. And he even starts preventing you from attacking the other one by setting your own ship on fire, trying to kill his own crewmates. Now, that's breaking the sacred bond. You fight together, you live together, and you help each other out as a crew. That's why it's sacred. That kind of person that breaks that bond does not belong in a crew. He is to be kicked out or thrown in the brig for the rest of the time, until he learns to behave. Moving on to Article 6. This is very important. Respect new pirates and the voyage ahead. Again, this has something to do with attacks. Many people see a new player and think, easy target, I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna sink. However, there are also people who hide themselves in the game trying to look as new players, and frankly, that's not okay, because they hide and attack everyone, even new players. This is again a breaking of the rules. So, it's the pirate code. It is in-game game rules. Rules that people don't actually follow half the time. Now, it's okay you don't want to follow these rules if you're in the arena. That's right, there's an arena play of this game as well, that you can enter when you enter the game, where it's all about fighting, sinking, and doing your best. However, in the adventure mode, which we are in right now, you will have to follow these rules. It's okay for you to attack someone on the open seas, but please respect them when they say, I don't got anything, please leave me alone. I got hardly any cannonballs, I got hardly any wood, I don't got any kind of treasure. So why are you attacking me? You're wasting your own ammunition, your own time, and my time. You're wasting things that could have been used on something entirely different. That's right. Don't waste other people's time or your own by doing things like that. If you can see they have treasure, well, sure, go ahead. And it's on the open water, sure, go ahead. However, if they quite literally scream, I'm new, what I'm doing, back off, give them some space, and let them be. But if they start firing back at you, and showing signs that they know exactly what they're doing, they're free go. So that is the pirate code. Also, we have Article 7. Those who cheat shall be punished. Yes, cheaters, hackers. There's a lot of those in Sea of Thieves. Many times you will experience them to be Chinese. Nothing against Chinese people. But for some reason, players in this game that cheat have a tendency to be Brazilian, Russian, Ukrainian, Bulgarians, White Russians, Chinese, Thais, and strangely enough, Indonesians. Why it's people from these countries that think it's okay to hack and cheat in this game, I don't know. Now, if you're thinking I'm saying that these people are bad and these countries should be banned from the game, you're wrong. Of course they should be allowed to be in the game, because there are actually people from those countries that follows the rules, and are generally fun people to be around. And a good thing to do, which is something me and my friends when we play this game do, is actually send out of things in storage crates if we have them. Got everything we have on a ship that we can't sell, put in the storage crate or next to the storage crate and put them on the bridge, on the dock, so the people logging in or coming to the outpost can actually get them. It's just a good way of saying, hey, we were done. It's kind of a way to just let these things vanish so you guys can have it. That's how it all works and should be. So now that we've read all these articles, the pirate code, and now I have explained it to you guys, we'll go ahead and say we're going to say I agree to the code about the outpost and islands. Now you can see here, this is called the Wild Treasure Store, and you're wondering, wait, didn't you say there was a sea post? Well, the Wild Treasure Store is a sea post, so let's just light Steven spoils and see if I can find the one. Where is it? There's a lot of these hidden out around, and they all have different names. So those are the sea posts. See, this one is called the finest trading post. Then, as I said, you have the Reaper. The Reaper has its own hideout called Reaper's Hideout. This island right here. I just put a circle on. This is where you go to sell to the Reaper and where the Reaper picks up things. Then you have the keeps. These are scattered out around different places and actually where in-game raids happens. Now the game will activate raids from time to time, and these raids, well, will be shown on the sky as a big skull. If you see a big skull with green eyes, it means a game has generated a raid and it's open for everyone. If the eyes do not shine, the raid is occupied by others. However, there are another one called that they implemented in this one, in the last update, called the Fortune raid, or the Fortune Fall, for the Fortune. This is also a game generated one. It's more valuable than any of the original regular ones, way more than the only player activated, which I will come back to shortly. Now, the Fort of Fortune can spawn on any of them. Could be here in Skull Key, for instance, or over here on Hidden Spring Key, or even all the way over here at Molten Sands Fortress. So that's a lot of different ones. Now, we also have Force the Dam. This is the only player activated raid there is in the game so far. And what this game raid requires is that you die in each way you possibly can. And once you're dead, well, good luck. You'll have to go out and try to get the flames, and this is where the whole thing, setting the flame in the lanterns, is useful. Now, that's the forts. Then we have, and the sea post. Then we have outpost. They all are called outpost, no matter where. No matter where, they have the name outpost. They have outposts in the end of the name no matter where they are, so they're easier for you to find, and you want to find them because that is the only place where you can sell to the Merchant Alliance the gold hoarders, and the Oro Souls. Now finally we have islands, the regular islands, like Triarch Isle, Sun Grove, or for instance, Smuggler's Bay. These all come in different shapes and sizes, and you will be taken there by the quest to these islands to do the quest, where it's digging up or delivering, digging up treasure or delivering some cargo, picking up some cargo, or killing some skeletons to get the skulls.